so we're going to start with the basic automation. This is just going to have one trigger, which is someone filling out your opt-in form on your landing page or your website, anything that to get added to your world, whether it's a newsletter, tips and tricks, or just general sales. We're going to have the trigger, and then you can have a text message sequence if you want them to get a text, or just an email. You can add both. I always prefer adding both because some people only check emails. Some people only check text messages. So your slate is going to look blank. I'll start with the add trigger. You want to make sure you do form submitted. So you see form submitted here, and then we'll filter down to the specific forms, which will be in another video. So you'll add your form. Mine is someone opted in. We already have our form. It's on the landing page. It's the opt-in submission. And then the first action, you want to hit the plus. We want our first action to be send email. So I already have my send email. You'll do your from name, which is your business name, your from email, which is the email. If they respond, it'll get forwarded to the subject line, and then whatever the email is going to be, you want to have the body of the email. I have a template here, but if I take the template out, you can see here, you'll be able to text the email information. I always recommend testing the email so you'll see exactly what it'll look like when the user gets it. Put your email here, hit test. We'll back out of that. The next thing I have is a wait step. So it's just a 1 minute wait step. Pretty much when someone fills out one of my forms, they immediately get the email, but it takes about 60 seconds and then it'll send them the text message. So to add a wait trigger, you'll hit the plus. You'll scroll down to find wait. It's usually purple right here. The wait can be time delay. So in our instance, we just want it for 1 minute. If it's a event based, let's say you have a specific event on Tuesday at 4 p.m., you can set event appointment time, and then you'll say maybe 1 hour before the event starts. You can kind of play around with this, but in our instance, we're going to do 1 minute. And then we want to send out a thank you text. So mine says, hey, contact name. So you'll learn about custom values. This means it will always get the first name of whatever they put on that form. This is username, which is my name, with location name, which is my business name. Just wanted to personally thank you for joining my list. I've emailed you some goodies. If you don't see it in your inbox, check your spam folder. Any questions, feel free to reach out. So that's that. And then they get removed from workflow. So this shows you just a general lead generation automation sequence, because if I'm hosting an event or if I'm speaking to multiple people, rather than having to manually add every single person, I can send them one form. Now it adds all of them. It sends them a welcome email and a welcome text with further instructions of what I need them to do, rather than me having to spend 20 minutes to an hour trying to get them all situated. So that's the basic lead gen automation sequence, and hope it works for you guys.